Hi everybody! I think you might have noticed that I am still in the same clothes that I did from my previous video, which is just my intro. But it's the same day. We just had some difficulties from the intro to filming this video. The battery dying, and we still had to run some errands, so we had to leave the house and do a few things. And now we're back home, so we're back and we got the ball rolling. So basically what I'm gonna be doing for this video is I'm gonna be doing my 2015 favorites. I didn't want to say beauty favorites because there's a mixture of everything, mainly beauty, but I have a lot of stuff to show. I think that there's just a lot of standouts for this year that I actually have, and I don't have a very organized setup of things. I just really, because like I see people doing the order they put things on their face, which is really awesome, but really I don't have a lot of specific things, so I just wanted to show everything at random. Let's just get started. So first of all, I'm just gonna show my planner. In the YouTube world, I've actually been watching a lot of videos and a lot of people are getting into planners. Ever since I was a kid, I loved agendas and writing what things to do and having everything planned out, but definitely now being an adult, I really learned to enjoy them. So this one obviously is my 2016, but I did finish my 2015 and I finished it in full, and I'm super proud of that because I tend not to finish a lot of things. But yeah, so it was the same one. It was from Kate Spade, and I just think Kate Spade stuff is so cute. I love the polka dots. I'm newly obsessed with gold, and I love this. It just keeps me organized and make sure I pay my bills on time type of thing. And also birthdays, because I'm pretty bad at remembering birthdays, to be honest. This one is a newer favorite. It's actually something I've wanted for quite a bit of time, and again, it's something that YouTube made me buy it. But I've been seeing these around, and this pair wasn't really specifically what I wanted, but when I saw them, I was like, I need them. So I actually ordered it off of Urban Outfitters, and I was actually shocked at how long it took. I honestly thought that there was like a Canadian-based warehouse, hopefully that it would be normally like max 2 weeks, but it actually took almost literally a month to get to me, but I'm quite happy with it still. It's worth the wait, definitely. So it is the Quay or Key sunglasses. It is the My Girl style. Now, the one thing I wish I had a preference with is the reflection, the color. I really love green, or like I said, I have a new obsession with gold, but blue's gonna do me well. I think I still would enjoy it, so I'm not mad about it. But I really love also that it came with a case, because I'm really bad with breaking things, so it just makes me feel like this pair is gonna last a lot longer. So that's that. So this one's a random one. I really like this. Me and my boyfriend Jake, we were shopping around Polo Park in Winnipeg, is my town, and we just randomly went into Spare Parts, and Spare Parts actually, I guess would say to be a 2015 favorites as well, because it's a new store that me and Jake really love. But yeah, we walked in there, and it was my first time really being in there, and I saw this, and it's a Herschel cosmetic bag, I guess, or toiletry bag, but I love the size of it. It looks really small, but I actually had I took out all of my makeup, so it's really small right now, but it can fit a lot of things. So especially, I just moved into a new house, so this was perfect for the move, for storing my everyday makeup and making sure it was easily accessible for me. So yeah, I really love it, and I'm really into florals, and I'm very picky with my florals, so definitely one of the best florals I have as a design, so I really love this thing. My boyfriend was sweet enough to even get me a backpack, the same pattern and same style, but I didn't actually have a chance to use it yet, so I couldn't say it's my favorites quite yet. But we are going to Toronto in February, so maybe I'll be able to give that a use and see if that will be added in my favorites then. So yeah, I think it's really cute. Now, I tried to narrow it down, but it really was really hard for me because I really love eyeshadow palettes. I have a huge collection, but I think the standout for me for this year is all Anastasia palettes. I don't know what it is, but whenever anything is released from them, I need to get it. And I'm really sad because there's one I really wanted, and I think it was the Amrezy palette, but I lost my chance on that. But I'm not, like, apparently you can still get the singles separately, so maybe I'll do that eventually, but right now I'm really happy with these. Let's see. The mainly used ones are these two, which is the Lavish palette, which is the first palette I ever really bought, and it has all the warm tones and I love them. So my favorites right here, you can see there's a dip in there, so it's well loved. And then the next one is the Anastasia Shadow Couture World Traveler palette, and I don't know why, but I love the design of this. It's just very classic, and I also love the colors. And I've yet to use the blue one, but I really would love to try that out. But I've used almost every other color other than that one. But I really love Morocco, which I have in several of the other palettes, but still, just one of the ones I pull out all the time. Looking forward to seeing what other Anastasia palettes are going to be coming up for this year. The next one, I think is kind of well known on YouTube as well. It's anything really that gets released from Jaclyn Hill. I am obsessed with her. I love whenever I see a video released from her, I need to watch it right away, and anything that she comes out with or collaborates with, I need to have it. So of course I got the Champagne Pop highlighter, which is this one here. I'm wearing it actually today, but I think the light is kind of washing it out, but I think it's beautiful. But even though I have this as well as the blush copper, I have that actually separately as well. I did actually get the full-on palette as well because I just had to have it because it's very cute. Next thing here is my perfumes. I am in love with the Elizabeth and James Nirvana. I love the white, but I do like the black one too. I just have this one in a rollerball. I actually used to work at Sephora, so I got this one luckily as gratis at the time I was working there. I actually no longer work there as of, like, it's been over a year now, so kind of miss it, but definitely miss the discount, to be honest. But yeah, I would say this is my signature scent, and to be honest, I got it because of the fact that Ashley and Mary-Kate Olsen were the ones who made this. Totally obsessed with them when I was younger, so I had to have it too. I was looking at the time at Flower Bomb, but now that I have this, I feel like that's too sweet. So yeah, I like to layer this on with each other, or just wear this separately or wear this separately. So this one's actually all empty, so there's nothing left in here. So I'm hoping to get full size of these, either both in black, or sorry, black and the white one. So again, with Anastasia, I have a lot of Anastasia. I just love the brand, but I do use the contour palette quite a bit. Like, you can see that the banana powder actually has hit pan there, which I'm super excited about. I'm actually starting to hit pan on a lot of things just because I actually accumulated a lot of my makeup collection at the same time, and it was actually basically when I started dating my boyfriend, which was actually 4 years ago, just last Wednesday. So a lot of things are hitting pan because 4 years is a long time, and maybe I shouldn't be using it, but I still do, of course. And the bronze, I use this color quite a bit because I love the warm tone of that, but I still use all these colors quite a bit, but this is just the most used. I don't really use the highlighter just because I just have better highlighters to use, to be honest, and I gravitate to, of course, the Champagne Popper to Jaclyn Hill, so yeah. Another bronzer that I use other than the one that I showed you there in the contour palette is the Bahama Mama, the Balm Bahama Mama bronzer. I love this thing. It's not too cool tone or warm tone for me. It's just perfect, and I switch it out every now and then with the contour kit from Anastasia and this one here because I don't want to hit pan on all of them, but I have, so I really love this one. So I might have to get another one or try another one out, try other bronzers out. So I really like this one too though. So another obsession that, like, I would say my #1 obsession for this whole year is liquid lipsticks. I just love them. I love a matte lip. I don't really tend to wear glosses, so I I love matte. So I actually just got the Kat Von D colors. I just started it out and I love them. I get what the hype is now. I actually got a few of them. I have a haul that's coming up where I'm going to show you all the things that I've accumulated in the last few months, especially during my move, because I feel like that was my therapy through the move, so I did accumulate a few things. But yeah, my favorite actually is Lolita 2. I did actually get Lolita, the first one, and I wasn't actually quite happy with it. And when I got Lolita 2 first, and I feel like I would wear this all the time if I could, but I have to switch it up now and then. My number one all-time favorite I will never stop buying these ones. I wish my collection was a lot more, is the MAC lipsticks here. So I've actually, before, especially working at Sephora, I was always into bright colors, random colors and everything like that. Like purples, reds, pinks, and everything like that. But this year I've actually been getting into nudes. I never used to love nudes. I didn't understand the point of them. They were super brown. They could wash me out. I never found the perfect ones. And then, except for like, I always had this pencil. I don't even know when I got it. And it was the MAC lip liner in Whirl, and I used to fill my lips in with it all the time, and then just maybe put some lip balm to moisturize it, because of course those pencils can sometimes be too drying. When they came out with the lipstick formula, that's what I'm wearing now. I love this color. Like, this is my everyday color, and even when it's on special occasions, I tend to wear this and just do a really, really dramatic eye. But I love the MAC Whirl. It's just beautiful. And then also, like, the color, like I said, I still tend to go for the bright colors. And again, the two other bright colors here, and the red I always get compliments on, is the Ruby Woo shade, and it matches so well with my skin tone. I'm fairly dark, so I thought it was gonna be hard to find one, but this I've had for quite a bit of time, and every single time I wear it, I always get compliments on it. So I really love this color. And then another one, this one I actually just started wearing, and I've had it in my collection just because it was a very popular color, but I just actually started wearing it this year, and it is in the shade Heroin. It's just beautiful. I love this color. I work a day job, and it's kind of weird to wear these colors, especially when I work early in the morning, but I don't care. I love this color. So whenever I feel like it, I just put this on, and I really don't care the stares that I get. So I love this. I have a few hair favorites. I actually love the Batiste hair dry shampoo. It's just easily accessible for me. I live in a small town, Winnipeg, where there's not really, like, a lot of the ones that a lot of YouTubers talk about are based in the States. And for shipping and with the exchange rate right now, it's just, I don't really want to try some of the ones that are very popular, but this one is very easily accessible. So this one is my favorite from them. Like, I have all sorts of the scents from them, but I just started using the XXL volume, and I love it. It actually does give me a lot of volume, and it just refreshes my hair, and it makes me look cleaner, and my hair is not so oily. Didn't use it today, but I showered just yesterday, so could have given it a good spray, but I'm wearing a toque anyway, or a beanie. This one's completely empty, but I already have a package upstairs, so I just thought I'd use the empty one. But this is for my lazy days, or even before I wash my face. I use my Simple wipes. I feel like I have to use this before even washing my face, so that I can just, it feels so refreshing to just wipe your face away. Like, I love taking off my eyebrows and then my eyeshadow looks, and just seeing what my face basically on a makeup wipe. So I do that first, and then I go into my regular routine of washing my face, whether it's morning or night. So yeah, I love these. I don't tend to try other ones, but I guess maybe this year I might try a few others, but this is my holy grail. Normally I just leave my hair down. I love when my hair is very long. I've cut my hair a couple of times where it was shorter, but I just I love when my hair is long. It makes me feel a little bit more feminine, I guess. But on those days where I don't want my hair in my face, these donuts save my life. It makes me just feel a little bit more put together, and it doesn't take too long, so it even though it takes just like a few minutes, it makes it look like I took a little bit more time in the mornings to put myself together type of thing. So I really love these. My powder. I actually just at the end of the year started using liquid foundations, but my holy grail is the Studio Fix matte powder. I'm in NC42, which is still lighter for me, but I like that. My whole body is a lot darker than my face, so even if I matched my body, it didn't seem right with my face because my face is still lighter than my whole entire body. But yeah, I hit pan. Sorry if I'm blinding you guys, but I've hit pan and I've refilled on these a lot. I even if I want to try a lot, this will always be a backup, so I will always be getting this. So I really love this. And then a blush I actually use, like I have a lot of blush palettes, but for like limited edition Christmas holiday ones, but I tend to not buy blushes, which is actually I didn't actually quite realize until I was looking at my collection during my move. But yeah, I'm looking forward to 2016 to see if I could actually accumulate a little bit more into my blush collection. But a color that I've used all year round is actually in, it wasn't this last year, but 2014's holiday release of the Tarte Off the Cuff palette, the blush palette. The color I use mostly is this middle one here. I apologize, but I actually tossed out the overlay, so it had the color name in it, so that's unfortunate. But this color is my favorite. I'm also wearing it today. It warms up my face very nicely, and I just feel like it's a nice peachy tone on me, which I actually tend to steer away from peach colors. Like I do have one of these colors, I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was just super it just turns a different color on me, like where it turns into a pink, but this one just stays peachy, so I really love that. I also use this color a lot, but this one's my favorite. For my eyebrows, I actually use, again, all Anastasia. I am just trying to find the right color for me right now. I've always been using the dark brown pomade, the Dip Brow pomade, or pomade, however you pronounce it. But I have hit pan on that too. I just want to use this up, but to be honest, I would prefer a different color and try something out. It's so weird because actually all the products I have here are all different colors. So this one, I actually had the medium brown brow wiz, but this one I have in ebony. I was trying this one out. Not the color I thought it was going to be either. I don't know why I don't want to exchange it, but I feel like I just want to use it up as well. And then the powder I've been using is the medium brown duo, and that also I am just trying to use up there, so that is on the works. And then I actually, in the haul coming up, I bought the huge brow kit, so I'll show you that in a future video there. So this one has a funny story to it. I love this color. Like, it is the Essie Leggy Legend color. It's the nail polish. I don't remember who I was watching, but I just randomly stumbled upon a video where they were doing the Leggy Legend collection, and on the thumbnail for the picture I was like, those are nice colors. And when I saw her swatch this was literally one of the middle colors in the videos. She wasn't even halfway done her video, but when I saw her swatch this on her nail, I literally stopped the video and dropped everything I was doing and went to my closest Walmart to find it. Unfortunately, it wasn't there, so I went home all sad. And I told my boyfriend, and he actually was like, let's go try out a few other Walmarts since they're still open. And I do remember it was a Sunday, so we had a little bit of a time frame. So I ended up going to another Walmart and two other Shoppers Drug Marts, which is kind of like our drugstore here in Canada. And I couldn't find it. So I was very disheartened when I got home, but I just put the name in, and I actually found a website that was actually selling it, and it was a Canadian website, so it actually, there was no tax, like no foreign exchange that needed, and it actually came fairly quickly. So it was like, I think 2 days later I actually received it, which is pretty fast for any of the shipping or any of the orders I've had. So I was super happy when I got this. So funny story to go along with this, but it's my favorite. I'm actually gonna put that on right after this video. I left the mask up upstairs, but one other mask is the charcoal from Origins mask. I really love that. It just makes me feel super refreshed. But the other one I love here is also the Glam Glow. This is the Super Mud Clearing Treatment. I just love how I feel after I put this on. I just feel like my face is fully cleansed. I have, I use this maybe once or twice every week or so, and I just see all the things that are coming out, and I love it. I even do it sometimes with my boyfriend, but he says it stings a little bit, which it does, but again, it just means it's working for me, so I love that. My mascara that I love for this year is the Miss Mango Rock version, and it's waterproof. I always go for the waterproof version. I really like this for my lashes because it volumizes as well as lengthens. So I also had the Miss Mango, just a regular one, before. I loved it too, but for some reason this just throws any of the mascaras out of the water. For some reason I just will not go to the high-end mascaras. Like when I was working at Sephora, I was able to try a few of the ones that they were selling there, but I just couldn't find anyone that could make me feel like the ones that they sell at the drugstore. So I don't really want to spend or splurge money on mascaras until I know it's really good for me, but until then I'm gonna stick to the drugstore one. So I really like this one. Even though when I find something I love, I tend to try out other ones, especially at the drugstore. So even though I love this one, I'm probably gonna have another one next month or until this dries out and see what else is new at the drugstore. But still, this is my favorite for 2015. Another favorite here is, during the movie, we went to IKEA a few times just to kind of get some inspiration for what our home is gonna be looking like. And we saw this, and it was a plush toy, and we actually have a dog, and his name is Boss. I didn't get to name him, it was actually my boyfriend, but I actually grown to love the name. When he's in trouble, we call him actually Bostifer. But when I saw him, I was like, it's Boss, and I need to get him because my dog, my Boss, he's very hyper, so he doesn't like to be cuddled. Hopefully maybe when he's a little older he can be a little bit more tamer, but I still love him the way he is right now. But this is just when I go to bed, he's my cuddle buddy. And the only thing is just his eyes. His eyes are blue, and of course Boss's eyes are brown. So I love him. And you know what? We're actually at the last portion and the last part of my 2015 favorites. And it is actually my purse. Now, I'm not too sure of this style, but I just wanted to show it here. And this is my Michael Kors bag. I love the long strap here, so I can wear it like that or just hold it like this. But I really, to be honest, I don't love it for the style. I actually love it for the memories of when I got it. I actually went on a trip with my parents and my boyfriend, just the four of us, to Minneapolis, just in the summer. And it was just a nice trip. Like, it was just the four of us, and we drove. It was me and my dad taking turns driving. So we went all the way to Minneapolis, and we hit up all the outlet malls and of course the Mall of America. And when we went to Albertsville, I wasn't looking to buy any purses, but I felt like might as well splurge if I'm going to be doing a trip like that, and when would I ever do a trip like that anytime soon. So I bit the bullet, and I actually don't regret it, and I really love this purse. So again, it just brings back really good memories of that trip. So that's my favorite. So I wear that a lot. Jake actually gets upset because he bought me a purse, and I kind of trade this one and the other one back and forth, but obviously mainly use this one. So he thinks I'm neglecting the other bag, but I am actually using it, but he just doesn't seem to notice. But yeah, so that is all my 2015 favorites. I'm just super excited to get started with my videos, and I just wanted to start with showing a bit of last year so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. Again, this just feels so weird, and I apologize if I'm a little awkward at first. I'm just trying to get the hang of things, but I know I said this already, but I'm super excited to see what this year has for me, and just to see how this actually comes about, because I've been looking to have a hobby for a very long time. My boyfriend has been trying to find me a hobby. I've been trying to find a hobby because I do love makeup, but again, ever since I stopped working at Sephora, I just don't have a need to have it on my face all the time, so it kind of was in my back pocket type of thing. But now that I might be just doing some videos, sharing what I like and a little bit about my life, I'm just very excited for this channel. So I hope you tune in and hit like if you actually like the video, and show me some support, and leave me any comments of any videos that you would like me to do in the future, and I will definitely look into them. Thanks again for watching, and again, please subscribe. It's so weird to be able to say that now. I've watched it so many times, but thank you. Bye.